Still, that mute button, dang it. It gets me every time. Greetings, my tarot maniacs. How are you? I changed my shirt from the members only live because it just kept falling off my shoulders. It was really annoying. Usually I put a little tape. I didn't put any tape on today. So, greetings. How are you guys?
That's what the members only get.
What's that?
So that's what the members only
The
get.
members only, they get my shirt falling off the whole time. So
Maybe I'll do a member.
So I got all my best mods in here, all my maniacs. Thank you so much for being here. So a little bit of housekeeping. Let's talk about some stuff that's going on. So I have presented a dearth of videos for you guys this week. It took me a long time to recover from all of the events this weekend, from the pickup and drop off at college, the preparation of food, the what else? Yesterday we had the sad occasion. Our neighbor's dog, she went over the Rainbow Bridge. Our girl Stella, really nice golden retriever. She was up there in years, and our neighbor's adult daughter was home taking care of her, and they asked if we'd go over and give her a hand, so we went to the vet with her. It was a tough day, not a fun day. So all of those events, I'm just tapped out and exhausted. I would like to say that, with my 20-pound weight loss, that I feel a lot better. But I gained a couple of pounds back. Who gains weight on Wegovy? Let's check. So, Zephyr, you saw the food? Oh, wait, did the food contest go?
Yes.
Did we win?
No.
How could we?
We only got 2 votes. There's a lot of entries, though.
Wow. Rick Paul, please someone drop Rick Paul's link right there. Just drop his link. Rick Paul's a great guy. Rick, we don't talk enough. We just don't. So yes, Rick, we need to have a little chin wag. Need to reconnect, my friend, reconnect. So, Lady of the Lake, I'm on Wegovy. I'm on baby Ozempic. You're not supposed to put any weight on. But I actually went back to eating appropriate food for that medication, not Gregtoberfest food. So Trish, that's nice. Run free. Yeah. Run free, Stella. Yeah. Our poor little Stella.
I'm not running anywhere.
Oh, Don, I'm going to get all misty again.
I don't like running.
Yeah, she's out running.
No, I'm not running.
And we thought Stella, her inner monologue was a little Southern lady. She's just like hanging out in the yard. So we got 30 people in the chat. Guys, smash that like button. Shoulder shrug it. Whatever you got to do. Shoulder bump. That's what I used to say on Barney's channel. Shoulder bump it on the way in. So we are here to do readings for you guys. So got a bunch of stuff going on. So last night in my exhaustion, I finally got my transfer key for my website. So I'm rebuilding the website right now. We're going to have some cool things on the website. We're going to have a...
Sorry.
That's okay. Sounded just like me. We're going to have a membership area. We're going to have an education area. There's going to be different levels of membership you can do on there. It'll be different from YouTube, but I don't expect you guys to have memberships with me all over the place. So, act accordingly, figure out what's going to be your best vibe. And we will. Oh, Rick, I know. It doesn't get easy, right? I still cry over the dog I lost when I was 7. Rip, he was a German Shepherd. Yeah, Zev, I know you get that. Zev gets it. His name was Rip. He was a king German Shepherd. He was ginormous. He used to pick us up by the seat of our pants when we fell down. But so I've got the new website is being built. I may be changing my scheduler, but I'm still on the fence about that. Otter Spirit, my ambassadorship with them continues. They are sending me, so excited. They are sending me one of the Halloween packs. So I am going to get a new bracelet series. So they're going to be the minis too, which I'm really excited about. And I have 2 discount codes for you guys. So Fortune 20 gets you 20% off any purchase. And then I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Dave. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys. And then Fortune 30 gets you 30% off $99 purchase or more. So Otter Spirit's great. They have unbelievable quality products, and they also give $1 back to support the otters in Monterey Bay. So Monterey Bay is a beautiful place, cute little otters there. Who doesn't love an otter? Everybody loves an otter. So let's giddy up, kids. Let's giddy up. So I'm going to drop my banner up here. We've got other news. So tonight and tomorrow, I've got a 20 for 20 sale that's going on. You can book your session at the link that is pinned to the top of the chat. And also I put the Otter Spirit codes in there. You can find all of the links in the description of this video. But that's enough of me. Let's talk about you guys. What do you want to read on? Start dropping me questions. We were talking about Harry. I just saw when I was transferring over to this, that Popcorn Planet said Harry got busted lying in court. Could that be true? Is that true? Could that possibly be true? And I want to welcome a new member here. I hope she brought leeks and neeps for the rest of us. Carla, I'm looking at you. Thank you, Carla, for becoming a member. So with memberships, just so you guys know, you get early access to all of my videos. I do a weekly live where you guys get to just ask questions. You don't have to do any super chats, any super stickers or anything like that. And you also get once a month, I do a drawing for a half-hour reading, a free reading with me. And this month, Kathy White won. So we have to make sure that Kathy sends me that email and we will get her all squared up. Okay, hang on. Let me see what's going on in the chat here. Yes, please use all caps for questions. Or you can do super chats and super stickers. That is better. Okay. So Royals kicking butt today. Let's do that. Samantha, I don't get the HMP. What is the HMP? What is that? Andrew Lowney. I don't know who that is, but I guess I will find out. And let's see. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. Keep them coming. Royals kicking butt in gray today, sending the dumb one a message. Let's see if they are. I'm going to bring up that card view. Hit that like button, kids. Whoops, too big. Ah, beautiful. Kathy, I will hit you back as soon as I get that. His Majesty's prison. Perfect. Perfect. No, there's plenty of room there. Didn't you guys just empty out your prisons? Didn't Air Stormer let a whole bunch of people out? Herr Stormer. I can't. Where? Oh my goodness! Look who came into the chat. Trevor Colt MC. Trevor Cat MC has been messing up my house. Trevor Colt MC. So. Trevor has a military cross. My Trevor has a mouse catcher. So good to see you in the chat, my friends. So, all right, there we go. I'm just going to sloppy shuffle it all over the place, my friends. So it is what I do best. That is I actually own that website too, Sloppy Shuffle Tarot. So, question, hang on. Whoa, here we go. We got questions all over. These are going fast. Oh, Juanita, I am all over that.
Juanita won the cooking competition, and then she gave her title to someone else.
Oh,
Yes, very
Juanita.
She's very generous.
Really, Trevor? Andrew Lowe helped you with your first book? That's fantastic. Lowney. Okay. So let's go. Are the men in gray sending the dumb one? The what is he? The Duke of Dumbarton? I think he is. That's really.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Isn't it Dumbarton? Help me out in the chat, guys. Is it Dumbarton or what is the dukedom? That it is Duke. It's not Duke. We say Duke and they say Duke. So he does, and that was the Dumbarton. Thank you, Dumbarton. Everyone's jumping on it. But Harry really is the Duke of Dumbarton. It's a little hamlet outside of Montecito. Hi, Maria Amethyst. How are you? Duke of Dumbarton. So, Duke of Doorbells. He's the oh, Trevor, you didn't have to do that, boo. Thank you, my man. Thank you, Trevor. Really generous of you. I appreciate it. So, we got to have a catch up too, Trev. We got to have. I'm not drinking these days, but not for any other reason other than I'm a fat ass. But we got to have a sit down and catch up. Haven't talked to you in a bit. So, all right, Royal kicking butt in gray. There's my transformation card. We're going to make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it better. So, transformation card. They are transforming what is. Ooh. Wow. I got you, Maria. Sit tight. We got a lot of questions on the table right now, okay? And I'm going to try and keep this to an hour and change because I've got a sale going on tonight. You can see it in the link down below. Dave, I got you there. Thank you so much for your contribution. Dave, you are also a member. So come over to the membership. Get free readings. So, all right. The transformation is a radical change that is about to take place. Now, if we're talking about the guys in gray have a very different opinion from King Charles. Absolutely. They are much more definitive. Those of you that were in my members only, we were talking about Andrew and Fergie and the difference between how King Charles is looking at Andrew and how the men in gray are looking at Andrew. I'm going to put that up as a clip later on for other people to see. But they are looking to transform him into non-working. He gets to stay with the love of his life. Gets to spend his days with that woman and do his time. His Majesty's prison as well. He gets to do his time and find out he is a big dunderhead. I did say dunderhead, just like a proper Scottish gal. So Scottish lassie. So does he learn anything? No, he does not learn anything. What he says, we get more of the temper tantrum, more of the grown ass man throwing his toys out of his pram. This is not a surprise. It's not a surprise, guys. But the men in gray suits, and I hope that there's a few women in there just to kind of balance out the vibe. The men in gray suits, they want him to sit in his porridge and eat it. They want, you made your bed. Now you got to lie in it with that aged lion woman. She is gross. Yes. Well, she did have a lot to say about dishwashing liquid. There was a commercial here for Palmolive, and it said, Mad, she's soaking in it. And they were soaking in it. Hi, Merc. So Harry is going to have to soak in his dishwashing liquid, his ivory dishwashing liquid. We were once led by a PM, I'm reading Outer Limits, who was depicted as a gray man who had a love for peas. John Major. How I Miss Original Spitting Image. Yes. 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 Yes, I am tired of those toys flying out of the pram. Absolutely. Mild green fairy liquid. Yes. All right. So let's buckle up again. I want to welcome Miss Carla. And we're going to go over to Lady of the Lake, one of my earliest subscribers. I want to give Andrew Lowney a fresh deck. Let's get him a fresh deck. I'll give you a fresh one.
Not acting very womanly?
You're not acting very womanly.
What did I do?
If you guys haven't hit the like button, get on over there. Give it a smack. Smack it on the arse.
Give it a schmack.
Give it a schmuck.
I don't think it requires a schmack. She's not acting very womanly, is she?
Carla, I'm talking about your guy there, Sean Connery. Give that like button a schmuck. Like a sassy woman. All of a sudden, Anna's channel goes crash and burn. So if you guys talk to Greg in a quiet moment, he will tell you that I am one of the most sexist, misogynistic people that he's ever met. I got a lot of opinions. So, all right. Andrew Lowney. Let's see what is going on with him. So where is he? Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Judgment. So he's going either way right now. But this is our noun. What is our adjective? Boom. Andrew, headed for good stuff. Carla's laughing. So he is headed for greatness. So what is that going to look like? What is his greatness going to look like? Okay. Boom. So hard facts revealed, and he has a 0 F's kind of attitude about this. He is going to let the Kraken out. I think there are historic authors that will hold a little bit back. And they said, well, I'm not going to talk about, I don't know. Let's talk about whether a certain prince is circumcised or, what kind of cream one puts on one's wee willy winky that's sore. There's certain, and let's be truthful. That book, Spare Me, was absolutely ghost written by someone else. So, yes, we're talking about Todgers here. So I do think that the other, even Lady Colin Campbell, I think Lady Colin Campbell has some information that she holds back because it is in good taste to hold certain information back. So, there are truly some human moments that we have that don't need to be splashed all over the pages of a fun little book. So, and that's really, I always say, and a friend of mine and we're going to do a Miss Manners together and talk about, well, I don't want to give it away, but manners really, Etiquette and manners are the unwritten laws of our culture that keep things in line. So you don't necessarily say to someone, gee, that skirt makes you look really fat. Like, you just don't say things like that. I mean, it's your very closest friends, but you wouldn't go to a gala and say, boy, that dress is really trashy.
Where did you get that dress and that coat?
Yeah, you just
Oh,
wouldn't
shoot.
do that.
Gee.
You would say, oh, well, you look lovely. It is the white lie of politeness. So I do think that Andrew Lowney, am I saying it correctly? Lowney. I never know if it's a row or a row because we don't really use that word here. So low or low. I think that he is much more transparent with the information that he collects. And I think that is okay. So his star is rising and he is going to be shown as a truth teller. So that's what I got on that chappie. How come my marker's not working? Well, thanks. Thanks. StreamYard finally working. Let's give away some stuff. Let's give away some memberships. I'm gonna give away 5 memberships right now. Bum, 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 bum. I have no control who these go to. Oh, Rick Paul, welcome. You just got a membership. Riley W. Cat got one, aka Tina. Braun got one. Oh, that's wonderful. And Karen got one. Karen Malikian. So congratulations to all the people that are now part of the secret super society. Rick, I have no control over that, but maybe we both manifested it. I don't know. I'll just keep making stuff up. But welcome to the club. Think you guys are fantastic and wonderful. So, all right. How many people do we have in the chat? 42. You know what? Anybody that's in the membership, I'm going to give away another membership reading, but I'm going to give away, I never do this. I'm going to give away another free reading for you guys. And so let me do this. Feeling generous today. Dun, 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 dun. Whoops. All right, kids. We're going to do another giveaway. This Samantha, you just call me and I will give you a reading. Samantha, you're my girl. All right, guys. This is what I want you to do. Put in hashtag read in the comments right now. And we are going to do another giveaway. You can keep it. You can give it away. You can
boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
You can do all those things. But just put hashtag read in there. Hashtag read. Rick Paul, you get free readings too. What are you, nuts? You just call me. You and Samantha, you guys just call me. So keep going. Let's go. I got 11 entries. There's a lot of people in here. Let's get some more. This is a free half-hour reading with me, guys. Mono e mono. We do by video, and there's a gnat trying to get in my tea. Let's go. Got 13. 13 in. Let's keep going, guys. Oh, Outer Limits. Don't worry about that. I got Sam. I'll hook her up. Nellie knew we got 13. You only have to put it in once, guys. I got 13 entries. If you want to be entered for a free reading with me, trolls, if you're in the comments too, go ahead, drop hashtag read. I will read for you too. Let's go. Make it happen. Let's have a chat. Trolls in the dungeon. Thought you should know. Come on, you can find out what makes me tick. Let's go, let's rock and roll. Everybody singing. I can't remember the words to that.
I don't know.
Should I sing a song to you guys while I wait for everybody to do that? Something told me it was over when I saw you and that girl talking. Something deep down in my soul said, cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl walking around, woo, I was just sitting here thinking of your kiss and your warm embrace, yeah. When the reflection in the glass that I held to my lips now, baby, revealed these tears that were on my face. Woo! And baby, I lost the rest of the song. So I got 15 entries. We're gonna run it now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drawing now. Let's go. Woo! Oh, Nelly knew. I thought it was Outer Limits. Nelly knew. Congratulations. So Nelly knew. Send me an email. fortunecookiestarot@gmail.com. fortunecookiestarot@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'm going to send you your exclusive link. And you can book that for the rest of the month. If you guys win a reading from me, you have to use it by the end of the month. So use it by the end of the month. We're going to have some fun. Nelly knew, get your questions ready and we will giddy up, Buttercup. So we gave some stuff away. Today. Super, super fun. We're having a good time over here. I am starting to get my sparkle back after Greg Toberfest. So here, let's check this out. Samantha, let's check this out. Let's see what's going on. Whoa, my screen's went black. I thought I really did go blind. I'd rather be blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me. Woo! Oh, did I lose a camera? I think I lost a camera. Ah, your mother. Let's fix that. Let's fix that camera situation. How about that one? I only have one camera. Let me go back. Whoops. We got problems here. I sang my camera to death.
Too hot for electronics.
Too hot. Juanita put some magic in there and we got it. Haley, good question. Let me get back there, Haley. Did you lose my sound too, guys? All right, let's congratulate Nelly New one more time. Let's congratulate Nelly New one more time. There we go. I got sound effects. I got all kinds of fun stuff going on. All right. Sound all good. Okay, everybody can hear me. I'm back in the New York groove. All right. Harry's new address. He gonna wind up in His Majesty's prison? He doesn't want to wind up in the Tower of London. All the jewelry's there. I believe that is where they keep the jewelry.
Yes.
All right. Is he going to wind up in prison? No. You know why? Because it's good to be the king. It's good to be the king. Yeah, his father's not going to put him there. What about his brother? What about his brother? Is his brother going to do that? Oh, the future looks terrible for Harry. Ah, Lady of the Lake, don't worry, we're hanging out. We're hanging out. Still early there, isn't it? It's just about, oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. It's not that early. I thought it was a little bit earlier. So with his brother, unfortunately, his future does not look so bright. Not so bright. Stormy Monday. I'll do Blue Monday. So Blue Monday is about the serotonin letdown after spinning out your whole weekend at the clubs. So, all right, let's get to our next one. Harry's new dress is not going to be in prison, but his brother's just going to be like, F off, man. F off. So, Zephyr, Strange Fruit is one of my favorite songs. And Nem Nikita Pa, which is a Nina Simone song that is in French. And I have to sing it phonetically as best I can. So I'm probably not singing all the right words. But I can sing in Italian. Non ti scorderò, tu lo sai perché, tutto il mio amore lo tatuo a te. So, all right. What caused the split of Keith and Nicole? So I got to cheat on this one. Samantha, you want me to sing Voila? I don't know all the words to it. So that is a hell of a song. Merc, I trained for that for 8 years. Yes, I trained for that. So can do some of it. But your voice is like a muscle. So if you're not working it out, it doesn't really work. So I've got plans to sing acoustic with one of my buddies that was here at Gregtoberfest, our friend Brett. So we're going to work on that. But I am a show off. I am a little show off. So, you know, it's fun. My daughter can sing too. Emma Cock, holy crow, best rendition. I still cry every time I hear her singing that. She is fantastic. Fantastic. And she looks like, the Outer Limits. Thank you. There's an English version. Very cool. Very cool. Emma Cock looks like Emma Thompson, in my opinion. I thought it was Emma Thompson the first time I saw her. I was like, holy crow. All right. So what caused the split of Keith and Nicole? Please hold for a second. Oh my gosh. What is going on? The StreamYard is going banana. I had like 3 calls coming through. That was bananas. My phone was ringing. My cell phone was ringing. It was crazy. 4:44 on the clock. So, all right. The split of Nicole and Keith. I already found out that he allegedly has a girlfriend. So I already know about that. Nicole Kidman has filed for divorce. Keith Urban is taking it. So let's see. He said, she said. He said. She said. I'm going to tell you, I like my old company during the pandemic. We have a big award ceremony that happens in person, and they could not do it because of the pandemic. And so they got us a private concert with Keith Urban. And so we were all watching it privately. And Kathy, the world's loudest librarian, came over. Samantha, I'm jealous. I love rain. All right. He said, noun, adjective. You ready? Boom. Noun, judgment, adjective. He was the one that decided for the split. Even though she filed she wasn't putting in the work. And sometimes that happens in relationships. Sometimes somebody does not put in the work and the other person just goes, well, I'm good. I got to go. I'm out. So I think that is what's going on. I think he asked for the divorce and I think he let her file. So call it what it is. So what's going to happen out of this? So how? Ooh, Lady of the Lake. That's an invitation I'll take you up on. I'll move to Wales. I know where I'll get my leaks. So what's going to happen to Keith at the end of this? After the love is gone. Sing it. What used to be right is wrong. Greg, I need harmonizing here.
I don't know.
It's Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay. Which one am I? Am I Earth or?
All right. So what happens after? Keith. So prediction here. I think Keith Urban is going to take care of Nicole Kidman. They've been married for some time, so kind of needs to. And I think he's going to take some time off after. So will it be a healing thing? And I just saw a few weeks ago he was talking about when he first got married that he immediately went into like substance abuse. He had a history of it, but he immediately like sunk into his substance abuse again. So I think that maybe there was, the transition was too celebratory and he kind of got caught up in that. That was one of the things, like when Greg and I got married, like we had like a year of celebrations. Like every time we turned around, people were like celebrating us getting married. So, you can get caught up in that whole celebratory kind of scene. For Nicole Kidman. Now, I don't think this is going to be great for her. I do think that there's going to be a patina on her of, and this is terrible. Like now she's got all these marriages behind her, like she sucks at that. I think Nicole Kidman to die. What was the movie that she was the school teacher? She was the school teacher. Matt Dillon was her husband. I think it was To Die For. I think that was the name of it. Ileana Douglas was in it. I think she's a tremendous actress. I think she's very versatile. I love her American accent when she does an American accent. Huh?
She's very tall.
She's very tall. She's very beautiful. There's something weird going on. I know there's the whole weirdness with her dad, and there's that gal that claims that all kinds of weird stuff happened. I don't think that this divorce is going to present her very well. And I don't mean that there's going to be bad information about her, but it's like, like she's really not good at this. And perhaps that's why Keith had her file. Because like when you file, like you kind of seem like the one that has their head together and like, you're like taking charge of the situation. I think she is going to be seen as someone who does not cultivate a proper home, proper fertile ground for a good marriage. I think that's what's going to happen. So what's my yellow brick road advice for Keith Urban? Let's do this real quick. The path, lovers, he wants to be happy. This is the girlfriend. The pressure, there's 3 of them in this marriage, not to quote Princess Diana. Well, as one does, Dave, like sometimes you just got to go, yeah, like this is mine, this is yours. And I think when you are a celebrity of that caliber, there's a lot that goes on paper before you even split up. There is tentative divorce splits. Some celebrities, and I know this from experience, have many, many levels of divorce outcomes. If we're married for 5 years, you get this. If you're married for 10 years, you get this. If we're married for 25 years, you get this. If you cheat, this is what happens. If you don't cheat, this is what happens. So there are like a lot of scenarios that they develop when they develop a lot of scenarios for potential breakup before they even get married. When people talk about prenups part of that prenup has all of that spelled out, and a lot of people don't say it's a prenup. It's just a marital agreement. So, all right, the path, he wants to be with the other girl. The pressure, there's 3 of them in there. The hidden hand is that they're trying to preserve him from judgment at this point. I think they're trying to do that. Public face, he's getting out of the situation. I think he's going to, under normal conditions, I think Keith Urban would kind of wilding out after this, but I think he knows his limitations. And so he's going to go a little bit underground. He's going to take a little bit. I'm not saying he's going to disappear from the face of the earth, but I think he's going to take a little bit of time out and slow down a little bit. The public face is the split. The private goal, he's not happy right now. And I think he does want to kind of make his point. Not the width of the staircase, but I think he wants to say, you know what? You could have done better. And then we have the likely pivot is he's going to keep his mouth shut. Keep his mouth shut. Lady of the Lake, that's nice. Yes. Yes. Gregopedia. We got a good thing going on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would have had a prenup. If not like a technical prenup, an agreement. An agreement. But isn't he a country singer? I thought he was. An agreement as to what would happen. So what is our yellow brick road for Nicole? What is our yellow brick road for Nicole? I still haven't seen the movie The Others, and I think I want to watch it tonight. I know the surprise ending, so nobody spare me. So Nicole, the path. Ooh, she's a little angry about this. She doesn't like it. Here she is, one of the most beautiful women in the world. She really is gorgeous. I do think she's extremely beautiful. And that hair color, that's what I said. In the last read, I was trying to describe a hair color. It's Nicole Kidman's hair color. That color. So, the pressure. Continuing her career. The hidden hand, I think she has a lot of anxieties that are, I don't think her thinness is entirely a strict regimen and diet. I think there's a lot of anxieties that go in there too. It's outer limits. Oddly enough, my girlfriend Kathy has red hair like that, and like she's no grace. She's no grace. She's my age. She's no grace. So I think she does have a lot of anxiety, and I think part of that is an issue. She puts up a very, very good front. I don't know what sign she is, but she puts up a very good front, a very tough front, very serious front, professional. And I think inside she's a little bit anxious. Hello, Candle. Hello, Candle. So, where am I? Blah, blah, blah. The hidden hand, the public face. Here we go. Public face. This is going to go through very quickly. The divorce is going to happen very, very quickly. It's going to speed ahead. All right. Candor, I was going to put my Heather shirt on, but once I got it on, it was too hot. And it was like just a bit much. So, but I got a brand new Heather shirt. One of my friends got it for me. So Jason Dean, your dad's Big Pop Dean, right? Big Pop Dean, but Big Bud Dean Construction. So corn nuts. So private goal. Oh, her private goal is to kind of stick it to him. So I'm gonna clarify this real quick. How is she gonna do that? In a world of Heathers, be a Veronica, right, Candor? I just want my high school to be a nice place. So, how is she going to stick it to him? How is Nicole going to stick it to Keith? Oh, you know what, guys? So publicly, I'm saying this right now. Publicly, Nicole's going to talk very nicely about him. She's not going to have a lot of bad things to say about him. Privately, which we all know that Hollywood mill, it's going to get churned around. People are going to know what she's saying. Yeah. She is going to talk a lot of smack about him, and it's not going to bode well. It's going to make her look bad. So, likely pivot for her. This is what she's likely to do. Likely to do. She's going to spill the beans. She's going to talk some smack about him, guys. She's going to talk some smack about him. I'm not surprised if she's building a little book. And maybe that'll get published later. Juanita, fantastic question. Loved it. I wanted to read on it. I'm clipping this and I'm going to put it up as another video for everyone else to enjoy. So, and Outer Limits got me in the soft spot. So, those of you that know, my father is Jewish. Today is Yom Kippur. It's Atonement for the Dead. It is the holiest of holy holidays. It's the highest of the high holy days that we have. And when I woke up to that kind of news, there were some awful events in Manchester. Manchester is a mess. What is going on there? They need to get some people to kind of sort that out. So, will the events in Manchester fuel more unrest? I myself was very worried. I was going to ask Greg to go to temple with my dad.
No, Florida.
Huh? No, they're here. They have the wedding next weekend. Greg goes, he's down in Florida. He could just call Jeeves to pack your bag and get on the private jet, darling. Oh, I don't like going on the private jet because the water smells stinky when I wash my hands. All right. So, is this going to fuel more unrest? Well, all right. So, the intel, this is what I'm going to tell you, Outer Limits and all my friends here. The intel, they know that this is going to be an ongoing issue. However, I do think that they are prepared for this. And Zeph, I see what you said there. Like, I don't think that the current government in England is in favor of anything like this. I don't think that they are. But I think that it is a genie that has gotten out of a bottle that they can't quite get back in. What's that?
Christina Aguilera?
No, I was thinking more of like the genie from Aladdin.
Ah.
Yeah. So,
Prince
Ali Babwa. So I think that this is, it's a gushing wound that has kind of gotten to a trickle. And they're like trying a new approach with it. They're going to try a new approach with it. And they're going to try and get ahead of 3 minutes armed response to take down one perp. Leads one to think they may have had intelligence. Yes. So I do think that there is some intelligence that they have, that they know things like this are brewing. The unfortunate thing is that the naughty players in this, and I'm not, devaluing their vileness, but we have goodies and baddies. The baddies in this, their directive is to do such things, but don't broadcast where you're going to do it. So that's where the wild card comes in. So they actually have to watch individual people. It's really terrible. Having guards that are heavy, that have a sidearm, is not a bad idea in most places. We do that here in the United States. I know everyone talks about the school incidents that these things happen with. And I can tell you this, my children have never gone to a school that did not have a lead police officer, an active duty police officer on duty, and also magnetic doors. They don't let everybody in. You cannot get into the school without showing an ID and passing another police officer there. So when I hear about schools in the United States that people can just tra-la-la onto the campus, I'm very surprised. College is a little bit different. College is a completely different thing. But in terms of the private schools that I have been in and these public schools that my kids have gone to, there's always been a locked door and an armed guard. So these parents that are like, oh, we want to demilitarize our police forces and our schools, demilitarize our schools. Hell no. Like, I am fully in favor of, put more cops in there, put more in. I want more of them. And when we have school events, football games, indoor events, we have our police forces there. Whoops, I dropped some cards. So, and they're, we have guys out in the open and we have guys that are not out in the open, which is really nice. So, yes, Candor, some of them are under the bleachers. Candor said more hot cops. I'm dropping cards. Candor, you're making my hands sweat. It's hot and slippery here. So, Kendra, I'm working on that calendar for you. Don't you worry. So, all right, kids. So, and one thing I do want to say also, a friend of mine lives in the Pacific Northwest, and she told me that there are actually some factions that are planning celebrations for October 7th, which I find positively despicable. In the Northwest, or in the upper Northwest. If I see that, I'm going to lose my mind. Outer Limits, very, very welcome. I'm glad that so far we haven't heard anything. Holiday is almost over. Sundown, it's over here. So you are very welcome. So let's make fun of some people. Let's make some fun of people next. And I want to shout out my guy, Trevor Colt MC, the biggest and baddest and most amazing ginger on the internet. He's what is it? He's the Zeph, help me out here. He's the most popular YouTube channel in Suffolk. I think that's what he says. But you know what? I can tell you, he is the most popular YouTuber at Higgs End in the United States. Good dude, Trevor Colt. We go way back. He's a good dude. Trevor, I gotta get your books for my dad. I want to buy them for my dad so he can have them when he goes down to Florida. So I have a digital copy of one, a physical copy of the other, and I'm not giving them up. So Maria, You gotta see her. She's got a new job. And I couldn't come up with another line, but I hit the notes though. I got them.
You got it.
I got it.
Usually can't sing Blondie.
I usually can't sing Blondie. So, work at a new place, kindergarten. There's a co-worker who I don't feel I can communicate. What will happen to me on that job? Well, let's figure something out here.
Maybe they have a tumor.
Stop it. I wish Trevor Cat MC would come down. Is the door closed?
No, it would be guarded by Cerberus.
Oh, she has 2 heads, 3 heads now?
Yeah, just get the one.
Yeah, just the one. All right. So, how can you better communicate with this coworker? That is a better question. So, bada bing, bada boom. You got to make the first move. This person may not be your cup of tea, but they are also kind of closed off. May not be your cup of tea, but I think if you throw it out there, I didn't get to your question yet, Murky. Murky. I called you Murky. You're not Murky. Murk. I just call her Mark. So part of the reason why is because that person likes to be in control. Every now and then, when you have an interpersonal relationship, you're going to find that one of the people is more dominant. You see it in relationships all the time. You see, I hate to say, like, married couples are like, oh, we love each other equally. Bullshit. Somebody loves one more than the other does at any given time, and it can switch. It's not all the time. So, this is somebody who always likes to be the authority. They want to be in control. They want to be able to like put their things where they want their things. They want things just right, blah, 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 blah. So that's what her name is. T. It's very difficult. Okay. So she likes to be in charge. You know what that tells me? That tells me that you can kind of go, okay, I'm gonna back down. Tell me what you need me to do. Where do you need me to be, T? Because I'll be there with bells on. Oh, I went from like Jersey to Betty Boop. Boop, boop, be doo. I don't know where I'm going either. I'm getting sleepy. I got a sale going on today. So Merc is laughing over there at me. So guys, and I just want to remind you, I've got a new website coming. I'm going to keep you posted on it. We're going to have all kinds of cool things going on. So, is there any trouble? Here comes trouble. Here comes trouble. If you are so uncomfortable, Maria, my darling, if you are so uncomfortable with this person, I would start looking for another job. Start looking. That's okay. So you keep asking me like what's going to happen. Don't ask me what's going to happen. Ask me how you can manage what's going on from this point on. Let me get some lip balm because I am getting dry from the tea. It is a diuretic, you know.
L. Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard. I did shrink those cards. All right. So, if you look for another job, you may find that there is some difficulty finding a placement. So why is this happening? It's a lesson to learn temperance. If I pull the temperance card, I'm going to freak out. No, but I didn't. But I pulled out the balance card. It's a lesson to learn temperance. How embrace this as an opportunity to learn, to stretch your legs, expand your muscles, build up a little bit. You're going to learn how to be a better person in this situation. Do not run from adversary. Learn how to work with them. Use their skills against them. It's not being manipulative. It's learning how to weave personalities together. So like I said, I think this person likes to be dominant. You can be submissive with them. Just say, hey, listen, I'm new here. I work with you. Tell me what to do. Tell me where to be. Tell me where to go. Totally fine. Okay. And if you go and look for another job, I think it's going to be a little difficult. I think you're going to have some trouble finding another job. And then over here, the lesson is to learn balance. And this is a lesson that I really, 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 really want you to learn. I want you to learn how to work with other people. Trust me, it's going to serve you well. There may be another person in your future that you have to use this learned skill. So don't run from the lesson. Don't run from it. When you go and you work out with a personal trainer, you don't go, oh, the muscles hurt, I am never going back. You want to keep going. Oh, nighty night, Candor. Good nighty night. I know it is late. It's late for you, and you were up bright and early. So go sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Okay. So Maria, stick with it. Learn the lesson. It's going to be worth it. Okay. Trust me. Dave Murphy, our friend. Dave Murphy is the most popular sub all over YouTube. He's got people talking about him. He's got stuff going on all over the place.
He's so popular, he's got haters.
Dave Murphy is so popular. He's got haters. Popular. He's gonna be popular. So, Dave Murphy, note the emphasis on planned hospital stay. So that just means he has a date with the nurses there.
Good for you, Dave.
Dave's got a night nurse who he's dating, a day nurse afternoon. Oh, Dave Murphy, it's okay. We love you. We think the Dave Murphy wing. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, planned stay, December 10th. And for those of you here, I'm not going to discuss the little bits that I already know, because I do have a little bit of front loading on this. Dave, you are going to be sleepy. Yes, you'll be very sleepy. The moon. Oh, it's gonna nine of cups. It's gonna go great. It's gonna go great. So this moon is you being sleepy. Oh, October 12th. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Zeph, for helping me with that. Let's turn the beat around. Everybody sing it. Love to hear percussion. So, all right. I know. It makes honestly the way the rest of the world does it makes sense because it's day, month, year. I don't know why we do it the other way. I don't know. It must be like the tea and coffee thing. Do I have any gnats in my tea? No, but I'm taking a sip and it's freezing cold.
Or the metric system.
I don't think it's a metric system.
No.
So
we don't use the metric system.
We don't. So it definitely is going to be a good move for you. Okay. But this is in and out of consciousness, in and out of love. Page of Swords. There is going to be a follow-up on this. And then Seven of Cups. So that's going to be interesting. There is a follow-up process after this. So I think the week stay is actually, you're going to have some work to do after that. I feel like it's going to be like 10 weeks of aftercare. So boop, 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 boop. And they're going to be trying out some different things here until they find something that works really, really well. This, I don't want you to buck them on any of the processes. So if they make some treatment suggestions that you don't like, give it a shot. Give it a shot. What is our likely pivot on this? Likely pivot, Ace of Swords. It's a brand new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. And I'm feeling good. So, all going to be good, Dave. That singing was just for you, Dave. I sang just to you. It's that little Nina Simone. Who doesn't love Nina Simone? Some people don't even know who she is. I think she was fabulous. So, Dave, it's all going to go well. We'll talk about it privately, too, if you want. Andrew Lowney has a new book called The Rise and the Fall of the Yorks. Now, I had like 3 or 4 credits on my Audible. And, oh, crap, I forgot to send somebody something. I had like 3 or 4 credits on my Audible, and I think I may have purchased that book. I think I may have. How is this book going to do? How truthful is it? Ooh, this is going to transform his career. We talked about that a little bit earlier. This is going to change his career. People are going to take him very, very seriously now, and the information that he has. So up here, the book. Ooh. The book is not sugarcoating anybody's life. So the book is truthful. So whatever's in that book, guys, you can stick it in your pipe and smoke it, take it to the bank and bank it, whatever you're going to do. Again, welcome new members. And we're going to go over to Princess Anne. I'm going to close up the questions. The last one I have is Lady of the Lake. We can do quick shots after it. Well, let's see how Princess Anne is doing. Princess Anne and Tim. Zeph, we'll go together. We'll go to Australia together. I'll go visit Dave Murphy. I think I have to update my passport, though. All right. Haley, you still here? Still here? Still here? Let's go. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Princess Anne and Tim. 1, 2, 3. A lot of reverses here. I don't like what I'm looking at. They have a weird relationship. It's they're married, but I feel like they're friends. I just really don't feel like it's super romantic. Now, I don't think that Princess Anne is super romantic. I think she's very practical in her marriage. It is a relationship. She kind of had to have it. Had to have somebody there. I know she's been married twice. But at this point, I think the relationship has turned into, and as you know, the best marriages do, they go from that romantic, intense, first blush of love to a more sustainable love. I think that their sustainable love has lost some of the romance, and in that, it's kind of a bummer. You know, it's like there's not much to look forward to. You know, Tim would do well to buy her a box of chocolates, or a little, I don't know, sparkly baubles. I don't think really make a difference in the royal family. Like, oh my, you got me another diamond ring, darling. Oh, it's another tennis bracelet. Whatever will I do with that? So, I think jewelry doesn't really impress, but it's the overture of that that sentiment. I thought Princess Anne would have made a superb queen as well, and I think that that's where her head is. I don't think that she has a lot of personal bandwidth or emotional bandwidth for marriage and for relationship. I think she would rather cultivate. She is duty above all, not duty, but duty. So, I don't think they'll split up or anything like that. I think the relationship is what it is. I don't think that it's I don't think it's anything exciting. I think William and Catherine, I have like called her Kate like 3 times in the last week. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, maybe I'm having like some kind of an issue, but a brain issue, but I keep calling her Kate. I don't want to. Like, I purposely don't intend to call her that, but I think that their relationship, he is much more effusive with his emotions. Um, and I think he is purposeful in the courtship of the continued courtship of his wife. That stupid statement that Megan made. I once worked for a family that, I babysat for, and the husband said, marry a guy who will always says he'll always date his wife. Like, so such a stupid comment. I think she perhaps said that because of Catherine and William and the relationship that he continually is courting her and still treating her like a very interesting character that needs to be refreshed. While the Tree of Freedom needs to be refreshed with the blood of patriots from time to time, the Tree of Marriage needs to be refreshed with, flowers and candy, in my opinion. Flowers, candy, and wine. So, but yeah, so I don't think that I don't think there's a lot to dissect here. I think it just is what it is. I don't think they're in danger. I don't think the relationship is breaking up. I think they're just at that age where they got work to do. They got work to do. Rena's here. I don't see Rena in the comments. Why don't I see Rena in the comments? Why don't I see Rena? It's weird. Huh. I'm scrolling up. I don't see her. Rena. Oh, there you are, Rena. Now I see you. I'm like, Rena, where are you? I can't see you. I can't see you, Rena. Run to the light, Rena. Run to the light. So, Lady of the Lake. All right. Will Princess Beatrice ever be a working royal, or will she move to Italy with her husband? So, we looked at. I think that they pulled back in our members only live. I think they pulled her back from one of her patronages because I think she had a little pregnancy situation that maybe didn't go all the way through. I'm just saying it. There's nothing in the news, but at 37, she's quite old. But will she move to Italy with her husband? I don't think that that's a bad idea. Sign me up to move to Italy with my noble husband. Her husband is part of the noble class.
I'm talking about your husband.
No. I was speaking for Beatrice.
You want to go to Italy?
Oh, for Pete's sake. Don't make it complicated. I only have one husband.
I was just complimenting you for saying that I was noble. Feel like I was quite noble.
I'm going to say something about you farting in a minute.
Noble gases.
Noble toots. Noble
gases. They're at the end of the periodic table.
Dave Murphy said if he could live in Italy, he would get a husband. Don't let Candor know that. You'll be taking all the hot cops in Italy. Ciao, indeed.
Candor riding on a Vespa. Ciao.
All right, so will Beatrice move to Italy? And this is our last question, kids. Last question. Oh my. What did I say, guys? Oh no, Rena, this isn't members only. We had members only earlier. I do the members only, and then we all come right over here. So you're in the right place. You're in the right place. You belong. Don't you worry, sweetie. So the Empress card is the pregnancy card, guys. That's pregnancy. Samantha, that's not a surprise. I always go live on Thursdays. I just sometimes flake out on it. I don't always go live, but yes, Thursdays at 3:05 should be my members only live, and then 4:05 New York time, of course, is my general live. And it's easier. Friday is crowded. Thursday is much easier for everybody else. So pomegranates, fertility. You got that right. You see those pomegranates? She's got pomegranates all over the place. The wheat, all of that cushy pillow. Samantha, look at you good student over there. There's no place for her in the royal family. Well, I shouldn't say the royal family. In the royal family, there's a place for her. But in the working royal family, they really don't have much for her to do. I think she's just willing to say, well, you know what? Was there a quiet word said with her? Let's see. Was there a quiet word said with her? Did they say, we really got to kind of clean house? Like, you want to do something different? You can always come back and stay. She was given the option. She was given the option to bow out of being a working royal. And I'm going to say this. I think that her worldview of the royal family and being a working royal changed when Queen Elizabeth passed away. I think it changed. The pandemic was notable for Beatrice as well. She had her wedding. What should have been a big, splashy, crazy, fun event, a world event, became a very small family event because it was during the pandemic. So she was kind of cut out of the pomp and the circumstance. So her exposure in the world has become much smaller. And I think that she's found comfort in that. Now, her parents, she wants to stay close to her parents, but when you're part of the royal family, you can zip back and forth. And her husband is not too shabby. He's wearing a good pair of shoes. So there really isn't much for her to do in England. Does she like Italy? Yes. Yes. See? Bien. No, oh no, that's Spanish.
Bon.
Bon. Yes. Bueno.
Bon.
Bon. That's French. C'est bon. C'est bon.
Bono. Yeah. Bon.
Bon chien. Bon chien. So when I was training for my police canine certification, my master police certification, I trained with a guy who was a Canadian canine cop. And when we train dogs for protection work, we train them in German or other languages. And he would agitate the dogs in German, and then he would praise his dog when he was handling in French. And I was like, that is like so cute. He was like, c'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon, bon chien, bon chien, bon chien. So I picked it up. I was making fun of him, and I picked it up, and I actually started doing it. So to this day, when I praise dogs, I go, bon chien, bon chien, bon chien, c'est bon, c'est magnifique. And I barely speak any French. Zeph, remind me, I got to send you a picture of me in the Michelin Man suit. It's really funny. I've got one picture of it hidden someplace, and it's really funny. So are we going to see B skip on over? Yes, that is a yes. Life-changing and taking her departure from being a working royal. What is her relationship maintain with the royal family? Let's look at her parents first. Parents, rock solid, good relationship with her parents. What about the rest of the royal family? Not working. Communication, I think the invitations will get smaller and smaller. I think they will. So I don't know if Christmas at Sandringham is going to have room for her. So interesting. So there we go, kids. There we go. Good times here. And there we go. So, where'd my ghost go? Let me put my ghost back. There are my ghosts. Hi, spooky ghosts. So, Dave, when I went to, I have family that still lives in Belgium, Finland. They're all kind of, the younger kids all went up to the Nordic states, but When I went to Belgium, my cousins told me that the frogs ribbited in Flemish. Okay. They were like, yeah, they go wahoo, wahoo, or something like that. Like, I was like, oh my God. Hey, Rex Tex, we're just wrapping up. I'm sorry, Rex Tex. But yeah, so that was funny. Zephyr, you would never train your dogs in French. I trained a schnauzer in Latin for a college professor. And it was really cool. He was like, Dad, like I was like, dude, why do you want it in Latin? And he was like, just because my dog, comes into school and the kids will think it was fun. He was a college professor. So yeah, it was really fun. I kept screwing it up because my Latin was super rusty. But yeah, every now and then, like you have to train in like different languages. It's okay. Romans go home.
Yes, but go to. Conjugate the verb.
Conjugate the verb. So yeah, that's and that's one of the things. Like my Rottweilers were trained in German and English, and Russian. They did have Russian commands as well, and nobody can call your dog off, but everybody can say no, sit. So it gets kind of dicey. So do you guys want to do speed round? Anybody have any questions for speed round, or ask me anything? I'll do an ask me anything. I just let me see if I have any appointments that booked. I just want to make sure nobody's got bookings here. Because we do have the 20 for 20 going on tonight. So, Kai and Bismarck, those are great names. Speed round. Caveat emptor. Yes. Buyer beware. I think you spelled it right, Dave. I think that's spelled right.
Caveat emptor.
Aquila calva, the bald eagle. So thank you, Zephyr. Thank you for dropping that link. So 20 for 20 sale is on tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow it is a very small window of opportunity, but I'll have another sale for you guys probably over the weekend. Oh yeah, thank you, Outer Limits. Yes, caveat. So, and I think I am going to watch the others tonight. I think that's my plan for this evening. But don't forget, people, I have 3 every week of the Pay What You Can. That's another half-hour reading. The 20 for 20, 20-minute reading. So if nobody has any Ask Me Anything questions, or ask Greg anything, Greg's here too. You can ask questions. We gave away some readings. What else can we do? Men's at the table. Men's at the table. Oh, hi, Elaine. You have a reading with me tomorrow. So let me checking. Hang on. So Elaine, there is a link in the emails and the text that you got. And if you have any issue, if I don't see you in like the first 5 minutes, I give you a text and check in with you. So if you're having any trouble with that, we can coordinate right at the time. So good question. Zeph. So no update on the kittens. Angus and I went by on Monday. We were going to ask to see Cutie Patootie, and the shelter was closed. The door was open, and like there were people there, and we like kind of walked in because that's kind of people we are.
You said they were on the website.
They did put all three of the kittens, and including the little sick one. They I guess they had like a whole bunch of kittens that came in, so they had them all on the website. Not for I almost said for rent, not for rent, but just hey, we've got a lot of kittens, so we'll take some donations. So that was neat. And I'm just gonna see. Ooh. So I know they're open Thursday. They're only open till 4:30, so I can't go see them. But Friday, Saturday, Monday, they're closed. Tuesday, I'll have to go in. I'll have to put it on my calendar. But they were giving me updates on email, and I haven't gotten any updates. I don't think that that's a bad sign. I'm not really worried about that. But when we were over with Laura yesterday, I went over, Greg and I got her some flowers and some treats to kind of make her feel better after. And yeah, affirmative, outer limits, affirmative. I don't want to say that one word because yeah, it's no, they churn them and get them out. They make a move, and the kittens will be easy. If the mama cat does not get adopted, like if they have issues getting her adopted, that'll be a conversation in our house because
What's one more cat?
yeah, we got 5. What's one more? So
No.
yeah, they do have a lot of kittens. They had a solo neonate that was found. They had another litter of 5 black kittens. I saw that. And they had our kittens, the 4, and then they had some tabbies that were in there. So they were all in like the same week. They were like, it's like kitten palooza over here, was what they said. So yeah, I'm telling you guys, that was a rough one for me. And like I said, if they can't find her home, it'll be a conversation. Trevor Cat MC we need to get him.
He needs to become smaller if we get our meeting.
Huh?
He needs to be made smaller if you get our meeting.
Smaller?
Yes.
I don't get it.
He needs to be reduced.
Reduced?
A bit.
No, they say desexed.
Oh.
Yes, desexed. Mercury and Leo. Yes, I do. I right now I only have privates up. But I do streamlined outer limits said. Trevor Cat MC is a riot. He's just not the smartest cat. He jumped in the refrigerator with Greg and I. And wow, this is a cool place. It's really bright and really clean. Let me put my paws all over it. Trevor Cat MC jumped into the garbage can. We have a garbage can. You just wave your hand over it and it opens up and then closes on its own. And so when I was prepping for Gregtoberfest, I threw some vegetables in there and he was like, wait, I want some of those. And he jumped up and jumped into the garbage can. And the garbage can was empty. I was like, I just emptied it out. No, the indoor one. And it was bin day for him. We all know Trevor Colt loves bin day. But he jumped into the can and the lid closed, and all I heard was, it's like, oh my God. Yeah. Oh, poor Pickles. She's Suki. The fun thing about females is everybody's always worried about them when they go into their first heat, making messes all over the place. Most of them, they keep themselves clean. They they just don't run about like free bleeding. They keep themselves pretty clean.
I have a horrible story about that, but I won't tell anybody.
No, don't tell it here. So yeah, it's so outer limits. He dove into the rubbish bin. Fortunately, again, there was nothing in there. Like, God forbid there was something in there that he could have gotten cut or hurt on. He also likes to paddle in the toilets. So we do have to keep the lids closed. I have to keep reminding Angus upstairs. It just is, it's always something with him. And he's huge. He's absolutely huge. So I am very having a good time with him. Merc, let me see. Apartment in Haverton. Didn't I answer this last time? All good. Whoop, whoop. All good. All good. The Haverton place. Go, go, go. Sign that lease. Sign that lease. Sign it. You're good to go. Oh, you weren't in the chat. I think I did answer it. And I think I said yes the last time too. You got the green light or you got a yellow light. Yellow light. There's a light. Sing it, Greg.
What does yellow light mean?
No, I was singing Rocky Heart. You stink.
Slow down.
You stink at this.
What does?
So as long as the loo is flushed. Yes. Well, again, I have a teenage boy. So who knows? Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Trevor Cat MC. He's like, dude, I'm in the Super Bowl. I'm going round and round. So, all right, kids. Well, we've been on an hour and 37 minutes. This is just about the limit. I do have the 20 for 20 going on. Also, I've got new goodies coming from Otter Spirit. The website is building. I'm going to be working on it as soon as I get off here. And yeah, I'm not watching the Super Bowl either. And that Bad Bunny, I'm just not down. Just not down. No one should be ever playing the Super Bowl again, the halftime after Prince. Like that was it. We were again. Let's go crazy. We were all good. All good. All right, kids. I am gonna bow out. I'm gonna bow out. I thank you all. I'll drop the cards that I used. I'll drop links into the description of this video when we're done. I don't do them before because I don't know what I'm going to use. So that's what I'm going to do, boys and girls. That's what I'm going to do. I hope you all had a great time. I'm going to use the accent. Let me. Anna Miller got here. Let me put my glasses on. I got to get my glasses on. Jesus Christ. This has been a fun day. Dave, you have no idea. It has been bananas. I can't take it. Samantha, I exhausted you. You're tired. You don't know what you're doing. Oh my God. You know what? I honestly think that maybe Sloppy Shuffle Tarot, I should do the Anna Miller on there. Maybe that's the psychic that I need to be.
You need to get those glasses, the pointy glasses.
I have pointy glasses.
With the chain on it?
With the chain and everything. All right, guys. Love you lots. Thank you so much for the super chat, super stickers, for being members, for being subscribers, for just being a great community. You guys are fantastic. My whole day is literally built around this channel and around this community. And I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be prouder of what we've built. And I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your night. Sleep well to my friends that are on the other side of the pond. And guten Tag to my friends that are on the other side of the planet. Dave Murphy, I'm looking at you. I will see you all in the future.